And now onto our dinosaur of the day, Valdosaurus, which was a request from PaleoMike716 via our Patreon and Discord, so thanks. It was an iguanodont ornithopod dinosaur that lived in the Early Cretaceous in what's now England, in the Isle of Wight. It's described as somewhat kangaroo-shaped. It walked on two legs, it had shorter arms, a long tail, a bulky body, and a small head. And it's estimated to be about 13 to 16 feet or 4 to 5 meters long. The holotype is the femora, the upper leg bone, and it was 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches long. So it's estimated that its body was 1.2 meters or 3.9 feet long, and that it weighed 10 kilograms or 22 pounds. But the holotype's a juvenile.
That is small. Maybe it should be described as wallaby-sized rather than kangaroo-sized. Maybe wallaroo.
We don't know how big an adult would have been, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Valdosaurus is considered to be a dryosaurid. Dryosaurs are iguanodonts that lived in the Middle Jurassic to Early Cretaceous in what's now Africa, Europe, and North America. And as a dryosaur, that means it would have had a beak and probably been a fast runner based on limb proportions and muscle attachments. No skull of Valdosaurus has been found, but it probably had a battery of teeth. The type species is Valdosaurus canaliculatus. The genus name Valdosaurus means strong in Latin. It comes from the Latin valus, Wealden, which refers to the Wealden group where the fossils were found. So the genus name means wheeled lizard. The species name, canaliculatus, means with a small channel in Latin, and it refers to a groove in the thigh bone. The Reverend William Darwin Fox collected 2 small thigh bones on the Isle of Wight, and in 1868 suggested that they came from the same individual, an iguanodon found in 1848 by Gideon Mantell that was renamed in 1869 as Hypsilophodon. Both femora, or thigh bones, were referred to Hypsilophodon. Then in 1975, Peter Galton named the thigh bones as a new species of Dryosaurus, Dryosaurus canaliculatus. And then in 1977, Galton named Valdosaurus based on these 2 thigh bones, so he changed his mind. In 1982, Galton and Philippe Taquet described a second species, Valdosaurus nigeriensis, but this is now considered to be Alrazosaurus. William Blowes named another species in 1998 as Valdosaurus dextropoda by including that name in a list, but it turns out that was an error, and there was no description of it, so it's a nomen nudum.
Meaning it wasn't officially named, so don't bother using it.
Yes. Being closely related to Dryosaurus, which was found in the US, led most dryosaurid fossils found in Europe being referred to Valdosaurus. But in 2009, Peter Galton reviewed the Valdosaurus material and found no fossils from outside England could definitively be referred to Valdosaurus. And even of the specimens found in England, it was unclear if they were all Valdosaurus. At one point, there were some individuals thought to be found in Romania of Valdosaurus. There were about 3,000 disarticulated bones, and some of them were small ornithopod bones, and they thought those were Valdosaurus. More Valdosaurus fossils, 4 more specimens to be exact, were found in 2011 from the Isle of Wight, which shows that it was more abundant than previously thought.
Because I guess those 3,000 bones, they weren't all Valdosaurus.
And maybe none of them were Valdosaurus. There was a new skeleton found in 2012 by Nick Chase, described in 2016. It's the most complete one found so far. It includes part of the backbones, an almost complete tail, parts of the hips and both legs. So it's an articulated skeleton from the mid-back to the tip of the tail, but it's missing its front half, possibly got eroded away. Oh, erosion.
Yeah, I'll get you. Comes for us all.
Some other dinosaurs that lived around the same time and place as Valdosaurus include the Tyrannosaur eotyrannus, Spinosaurs, sauropods, and ornithopods, including Iguanodont, Hypsilophodon, and Mantellosaurus. And other animals that lived around the same time and place include fish, turtles, crocodilians, and pterosaurs.